All right, I thought it was time to do a little Gottlieb Strange World update. And as you can see on the Internet Pinball Database, they only made 675 of these in 1978. And the art is incredible on this machine. You can see it's done by Gordon Morrison. Now, I looked him up thinking that maybe he had a certain style and his other machines were similar, but that is not the case. Gordon Morrison has done like 150 Gottlieb games, from Abracadabra to Centigrade, Cleopatra. You know, he's done basically Genie, like Galaxy. Oh no, that's Stern Galaxy I was thinking of. But yeah, he's done like everything. And then John Osborne, the designer, looked him up, and he's done 13 games, it looks like, including cool games like Haunted House and Force 2, Pink Panther. Neptune's cool too. I think I had one of those for a brief time. But what is also cool is I found this YouTube video interview of John Osborne, the designer, with Wayne Neyens, who was kind of upper management position at Gottlieb. And they're talking about the whole hiring process of John Osborne. And I'm only 25 minutes into this video, which is, 2 hours long, and it's only part one. So that has been really cool so far to watch, and just the history in the making. And my buddy just sent me a text that says, "Love the box." I stuck a coil in my mailbox for him, so he is now happy. So check out the interview if you want to look it up. Wayne Neyens and John Osborne, done in 2013. Shout out to my new buddy Will, also known as Rizzle Razzalunio, who reached out to me through one of my YouTube videos, I think, and shared this video with me that he actually hosted. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, let's move into the other room. So far, you can see I've taken just the top side stuff off. These, wedge head Gottliebs are very easy typically to take apart and clean. Not a lot of parts and pieces. Not like, my last fishtails with all kinds of wire forms and levels and whatnot. But here's the old shooter housing. And then all the other old shooter parts. But I happen to have a whole new set of everything for the shooter. So that's going to get a complete rebuild. Or replacing, I guess you would say. And I currently have all of my white posts soaking so I can clean them up. I happen to have some white posts in stock, but it just wasn't enough. Too many of these are the long style. And the posts in there are actually not that bad. They'll clean up okay. And I don't want to wait 3 weeks to proceed. So, where's my light? Oh yeah, it's up here. Now, one cool thing I also noticed is the counter is at 42,228 plays. And I believe that to be accurate due to the condition of this game. I am pretty certain it's not been rolled. I mean, see for yourself. Let's check out look at the apron for starters. It's in real nice shape. I just replaced the apron cards that came in the goodie bag that I found under the bottom panel. Let's bust this out into the light. Original schematics. This is your, get your parts catalog from your distributor, free, extra cards, the manual, the original envelope, says 3 ball on there. So maybe it was set to 3-ball when it was shipped out. Anyway, so I found fresh new apron cards to go with the beautiful apron. Wiped it down a little bit, but you can never wipe these down too much or else you will wipe art right off. Right, Rob Noel? We both know that. We learned that lesson the hard way. But so I've cleaned up the playfield, and really I felt like I was hardly doing much because it was already very clean. But I did cover every square inch just with water and a magic eraser. For now, I'll probably polish it all up with some Novus after. But it's in real nice shape. I'm just soaking these labels right now to try and see if I can get them to come off. But it's not very wet, so that's not going to help a whole lot. But yeah, so that is where I am at topside. Underneath, all I've really done is vacuumed and inspected, looked for miscellaneous parts, of which I found some. In the first video, we found a nut. In this second video, I found the shell, thumbtack, and then one of these clips. So I'm going to assume one of the relays is missing its clip. So I'll look for that. And the plastics, of which there are an entirety of 6 of them, are in good shape except for the 2 bottom ones with the slingshot plastics. They are cracked. And I can look to see if I can find some originals, which is unlikely, or reproductions, which may not look as nice, but I can look it up. But what I'm probably going to do is take my 16th millimeter Lexan and use my scroll saw to just cut out some custom plastic protectors the same shape as the slings and stick them underneath so that will prevent the plastics from ever getting any worse. That's a decent solution, because to find new old stock ones or repros, the repros just never look as good. But I'll look it up and see. So that's about it on Strange World progress thus far. Pretty wild. Gordon Morrison, what were you smoking?